Hello my loves, if you're watching this video, this message will be for you. Ace of Cups and Eight of Cups. Okay, I feel like this is just a good starting point because this just says a lot about your nurturing spirit, just a lot of femininity that I feel like I'm feeling. Okay, when it comes to your energy, your feminine energy, I feel like there's just a lot of nurturing that goes on when it comes to you and you taking care of business and really making sure that I feel like everything's in place for what's to come. Okay, and I feel like you are just, I don't know, I feel like you're just getting down to business when it comes to not putting up with anything that just doesn't align with where you're going. I feel like you're just very unapologetic when it comes to you now. Like, I feel like you are just someone who really knows how to stick up for the weak. Okay, you know how to really have a voice not only for yourself but for those who aren't able or aren't capable enough yet to speak up for themselves. But I feel like that's where you step in when it comes to this nurturing side of you. Like, I feel like you want to defend and you want to protect. I don't know if you also have kids or you have just younger siblings, but I feel like you're just someone in that role of just responsibility of taking care of and protecting and providing for. I feel like that is just your nature, and that's something you just can't truly change because it's in depth or in depth, I don't know the correct wording, but it's just something that you have that is just a part of you. I don't know if you have, or I don't know if you're like the older sibling and you've had to really take on the responsibility role and that nature when it comes to your younger siblings. So I don't know if you have kids or if you don't have kids, but I feel like it's more so of a role of responsibility of you being the parent or you being the guardian of weaker or younger people. I also have the 10 of Wands here, so I don't know if also I feel like there has been just a lot load on. Like, I feel like you have taken on a lot with that type of responsibility, not only with that, okay, with physical labor, but also with like mental labor. I feel like you, like I said, you may be the type of person who's nurturing but also are willing to stick up for another person or to provide that voice for the weak or for someone who just aren't capable of providing that for themselves. But also, this is saying a lot. Okay, this is saying that you are just taking on maybe way too much, more than you can handle for yourself, because you really have to be mindful when it comes to not only just you having this nurturing spirit and wanting to protect and defend, but also really leaving enough space for yourself, or enough space in that cup where it's half empty for you to fill for yourself, rather than just filling the cup all the way to the top where it's spilling. Okay, where it's spilling all over the counter and it gets wet and everything else just gets wet, okay, along the way. You just don't want that. But also, I feel like this could come with some benefits, okay? This nurturing side of you, I feel like there it has been a spark, or there has been like idea, or maybe you have just been like nudged towards a path that I feel like could benefit you when it comes to making something out of it. So I feel like this could be another doorway of like actually you receiving abundance or really reaping from what you have been giving. Okay, I don't know if that's correct wording, but I feel like you have something in place. Okay, I feel like you have something in place, and I feel like you have just you haven't getting these conversations, or you have been giving these like it's like I feel like you have been talking about the same thing with people about the same thing. So I feel like there has been like a career path, or maybe there's something or a skill or something you're really really good at when it comes to this responsibility that I feel like you have taken up for quite a while. But like I said, this is something that's a part of you. This is who you are. It's like by nature. It's like you drinking water every day. This is who you are. And I feel like people have been telling you for the longest, even strangers, that you should pursue something in this category when it comes to you protecting, you defending, or just something about you with younger kids, younger siblings. It has something, there's a role of responsibility that I feel like people want you to like go down a path. And now I feel like you are probably at a point in your life where it's okay to think about it. It's okay to maybe try it out and see if it is something that you will want to do, and something that you actually will like, not something that you will actually like, rather than you being told you should do it. Okay, I feel like you have been really hesitant of like pursuing this path of yours when it comes to this certain career or this certain door, that I feel like because it's more so of you not doing it personally for yourself, but rather than just doing it for because people told you you should, or their opinions. Like I feel like you have a mind of your own, and you really go after what you want to do or what you truly desire. But I feel like maybe you're thinking now this is the right path that you can go towards, or this is something you can actually make money from, or extra money from, when it comes to having another source of income, or just really having time pass you by. I feel like it doesn't hurt to try, right? Okay, because at least once you try, at least you know you did it. At least you know you did it. And also I got the 7 of Wands here, so I feel like you may be hesitant as well, because there may be competition, or it may be a thought of you not being good enough, or you just not really holding yourself up to a standard, or where I feel like you have seen examples of. So maybe you have really looked at other, maybe you have really taken a deep dive in this profession, and not really feeling so confident of it, because you've seen so many success stories from it, but you don't think that you can really uphold to that standard. But don't kid yourself short, okay? Because you absolutely can actually exceed your expectations and more. So funny. And I also have the 5 of Cups here, and then also the Knight of Wands. 5 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're waiting for something to kick off before you actually try, or like before you actually go down another road or path in your life. So I feel like you're trying to do one thing at a time, rather than just doing it. Okay, so maybe I feel like you have been overthinking this a little bit too much on the perfect timing of things, or when you should pursue something or when you should not pursue something. I feel like also with this other thing, when it comes to your career or this profession, you feel like it has been stalled, or it's not really paying off as you will want to see. Okay, but I feel like also it doesn't hurt to really dabble into other things, really stick your toes into other things, or your hand in a cookie jar, so to speak, into other cookie jars. I don't know what kind of analogy I'm like saying right now, but I feel like it doesn't hurt to try other cookies and that nature. But also, I feel like once you start to accept this thing or this hump in the road where I feel like you are not confident enough, or you just really overthinking about it, or just really unsure of it, once you start to accept the fact that yes, it may work out, or yes, it may not work out, then I feel like that is where you will see some progress, and you will see it efficiently. Okay, you actually gain some clarity of it. Okay, what is two of wands, not three of wands, two of wands. Okay, I feel like you have very much, you have a lot to live up for. Okay, you have a lot to live up for, not only for other people in your life, but also for yourself. I feel like you have set certain standards or expectations for yourself more so than anybody else. Okay, even though I feel like people may be in your ear and tell you certain things or give you opinions or where you should go or where you should be headed, I feel like you have certain expectations, certain standards that I feel like you have really uphold yourself. And I feel like for you, you have been raising the bar more and more and more each and every time. Okay, but I feel like you should also give yourself some grace, and honestly, don't even worry about the perfect timing, because perfect timing, there's no such thing as perfect timing. Perfect timing is now. Okay, perfect timing is in the present. Okay, because that is where the magic will happen. Okay, that is where the magic will happen as well. When you feel in the moment that you should be making the move and not just standing still, then that is exactly the perfect time. Okay, even though it may feel scary, it may feel impulsive, it may feel stupid, it may feel dumb, it may feel just not smart. Okay, but I feel like that is the perfect time, because you never know once you take that leap and you fill it out and see how it goes. Okay, but I promise you, once you believe in yourself and believe in the positive and stay positive, then everything will work out perfectly. Okay, that is the message today, and I thank you for tuning in, and I love you.